Girl, let me tell you, I need this. I need this. I need this. I need this. Welcome back to another episode of my self-care series for moms who do not have the time for self-care while they are by themselves. So we make time for us anyway, anyhow. Welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to be talking about not parenting how we were parented. And that's what I'm trying to learn from and grow from, because oh my God, like my hands are sweating. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna front to you. Like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay mentally. My kids are driving me crazy. Like my back hurt right now. So let's talk about it. Let's jump right in. I'm a black woman. I came from a black woman, of course. Outside of being a mixed race, my mom is black. I'm black. Culturally, we grow up I grew up with a mom who yelled her ass off, who cursed. I got whoopings. Like, we real here, right? We girls, so I can talk to you, right? I can talk to you, right? I got my ass whooped a couple of times. Not too much, because I was a good girl. I was a pretty good girl, but nonetheless, there were moments. And, you know, of course, we pick up on all the good and all the bad. And you're going to know when you have to tap into the bag of the bad, because that's when you're most frustrated, that's when you're most angry, that's when you're most tired, and that's when your mama come out, or that's when your daddy come out. Whoever that parent was to you that was frustrated and angry and tired, that's who comes out in you. At least that's my story. And I find myself, as I'm tired and frustrated and all that, it turns into anger. It turns into I'm fussing and I'm yelling. I turn into what I grew up on. And that's not even how I parent or how I choose to parent my kids. And I've gotten to this position where it's like, okay, I know that I don't want to yell anymore. I know I don't want to, fuss and do all that. I know I don't want to do that anymore. But then I find myself getting in this cycle. Well, I revert back to yelling. I revert back to what I know. I'm talking about this because it's been hard on me these last couple of weeks. My twins are getting older. And I just find myself in these moments where it's like, you need to pull yourself back, because it's like you need to make your choice of what type of parent you want to be. Make your choice. Are you going to parent like your mom? Or are you going to parent like you? And if you're going to parent like you, what does that look like? What does that look like? What you want your family structure to look like? What's up, baby?
Nothing.
You good? Okay. You have to use the restroom?
No.
Okay. But I say all that to say, because it's like my kids are getting older, like I said, and sometimes I find myself getting into these moments where it's like, those real parenting moments where you want to snatch them up. You want to snatch them up. You want to discipline them how you were disciplined, because What you doing is not working. I'm too nice. I feel like I'm too nice. I say the same things over and over and over and over. Or I have a consequence. And I have a consequence. And I have a consequence. And we do that over and over and over and over again. It's not until I raise my voice. It's not until I have to feel like I'm about to snatch you up. To be like, to be taken serious. Or just to get things done sometimes. I can't tell you, like, this morning all I wanted to do was just wash the dishes. That's all I wanted to do. And it just couldn't get done. And I didn't feel like I had any tools in my back pocket to deal with it outside of yelling. Outside of doing time out. Doing that over and over and over again until you just deplete it. And it's like, no, we gotta find something new. This is not working, girl. This is not working. We gotta find something new. What is we gonna do? And it's not like I can send them to their grandma's house because, like I'm not close to my mom. I don't have that. So it's like, it's me learning this, navigating this. So we gotta help each other out. Like I'm laughing, but wholeheartedly, like my heart is like hurting just from this experience. It's a tough one. I'm in a tough phase right now. And I just want to make sure with going forward, I want to move intentional. Because I tell you, like, I just don't want to be that mom. Just don't want to be that parent. I just don't. And in order for me why am I about to cry? I feel me on you will only understand this. I feel like, and I don't know why, but I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that feels like this. It's because I feel almost crazy, but I know I'm not crazy. Because this is a test of the will like no other. And I get so discouraged at the times when I fail, because I'm tested 200 times a day. And out of those 200, I'm going to fail 10 times and I'm going to yell. And I'm going to be that angry, mean mommy that I don't want to be. Like it's just that simple for me.
Can I pull out a new toy after nighttime?
Baby, you're supposed to be waiting. It's nap time right now. There's something we could talk about after, okay? Okay. So, mommy check-in. How y'all feeling mentally, spiritually, emotionally? Let me know if this is something that you struggle with too. If you have parenting habits that are a reflection of how you were parented, and it's not something that you really rock with, but you don't really know how to do anything different, especially in those times when you're triggered. And I say that because I'm like, every time I'll tell myself 100 times, you ain't gonna lose your cool, you're not gonna raise your voice, you're not gonna lose your cool, you're not gonna raise your voice. I will literally tell myself that, like, I've told myself that like 20 times. So at this point, it's like, okay, what's your problem? Like, why? What's the problem here? No, seriously, like, what's the problem? But I'm human. I'm human. So I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to, out of those 200 times that I'm tested, I'm not going to pass the 200 times. I'm just not. And that's okay. But it just makes me feel very, very disappointed in myself when I don't. It makes me feel it makes me feel very bad. And I just don't want to feel like that. I just want to be able to do something new, try something new, and be that mom whom I want to be. I am her. I am that mom. Because I'm way different. I'm way different than my mom. I am that mom I want to be. I'm just so hard on myself. I am. I'm very hard on myself. I think we all are as moms. We're always constantly comparing ourselves to the next. We're comparing our kids or whatever or whatnot. But I will say that man, like, this is challenging. This is a tough one. That's all I got today, y'all. Tap in with me in the comments. Let me know again how you're doing mentally, physically, and spiritually, because we are here for one another through this self-care journey. Again, not just focusing on us as mothers, but focusing on us growing as individuals as well. I told my husband today, I don't want to wake up 5 years from now and still be the same person I am today. Still be the same woman washing dishes. Still be the same woman washing clothes. Still be the same woman that's just throwing herself into her kids and her family because she's scared to grow and take the time for herself. Because, yeah, we have sacrificed our time, especially having kids. But there comes a time where we have to take accountability from tapping out of that and tapping back into ourselves. And I know wholeheartedly that that's scary, but we most definitely can do it. And we are doing it step by step, every day, just by tapping in with each other, doing this self-care while not by yourself. Because again, the kids gonna be running around. Right now, they are napping, but they about to be up. Pray for me. All right. I love y'all. Until next time, until next episode, peace.